Hi, welcome everybody. In today's session we will learn about how we can create primary and extended partition of a pen drive or any other storage device that may be a secondary storage, hard disk or solid state drive. So let's start. First of all, we will have to launch the command prompt by just pressing Windows plus R. This run dialog box will appear. We can use this run dialog box to launch the command prompt. First method is that press Windows plus R, this launch dialog box will appear. Then just type here cmd and press OK. The command prompt will appear here. The second method to launch the command prompt is press start menu button and type here cmd. The command prompt will also launch here. Okay. In command prompt we will have to type the command that is called disk part. Disk part required administrative permissions to launch because it is about to create and format the secondary storage device and its partitions, so that it is required administrative permissions. Okay, now disk part is launched. Now I will go to my computer to show you which secondary storage devices are connected in our computer. There are 3 drives partitions we can say in our that is showing in my computer. This is the internal secondary storage device that is attached to the computer. Now I am going to connect a pen drive to my computer. Okay, the pen drive is connected successfully. We can see here this pen drive contains 2 partitions. Normally you have to you will see a pen drive or secondary storage device that is externally connected to the computer system has only 1 partition. In today's session we will discuss how we can create primary and extended partition in a pen drive. It is a common observation in secondary storage device there are 3 or 4 partitions, but in pen drive there is only 1 partition we have commonly seen. But in today's session we will discuss how we can create multiple partition of a pen drive. For that purpose, first of all we will have a knowledge of partitions. A secondary storage device can be divided into 4 logical, not the physical portions. The first portion is called a primary partition and the remaining portion is called extended partition. If we say here, this is the primary partition that is colored with the yellow, and the other portion of secondary storage device, that is the remaining portion other than the primary partition, is called extended partition. These partition is also called extended partition. We can further divide this extended partition into up to 3 portions. These are also logical portions. These logical portions are called logical drives. So that accumulatively our secondary storage device will be divided into 4 portions that are called partitions of pen drive or secondary storage device. So let's start. First of all, we will have to go to the command prompt of disk part. I will try to explain this disk part command. We have to go to the command prompt and type disk part. Disk part will be launched here. Disk part is an external command of command prompt, or we can say MS-DOS. Whenever we launch or execute disk part command, it will require administrative permissions as we see here. Okay, we will click on yes. In disk part command, the first command that we'll have to type is called list disk. That will show all the connected secondary storage devices, not only hard disk, not only solid state drive, not only pen drives. It will list all the secondary storage devices that are connected to the computer system. We can see here, it shows that there are 2 secondary storage devices are connected here as we know, and in prior of the session I have told you one is the hard disk that is connected. It is about 128 GB and second one is about 14 GB. These are the 2 secondary storage devices are connected to the computer system. In second step we have to select the secondary storage device. We are going to select our pen drive. Select disk. We have to type select disk and disk number. This is the one. It is now saying that disk 1 is selected, successfully selected. After the selection of this disk, the first command I will try to execute is called clean. that will remove the entire data and entire partitions of the secondary storage device. We can see here, we can see the change is going to view in the my computer. I will strongly recommend you prior to execution of this command, clean command, make it sure your secondary storage device or pen drive or any hard disk that is connected to the computer and you have selected here. One more thing, keep a key attention while selecting the disk from here. You will have to look on the size of the disk, which disk you are going to select, so that the incorrect disk may cause any loss of data. Okay. After the removal of the clean of the disk part command, this disk is not accessible because it does not contain any kind of partition or formats. For that purpose, now I am going to create a partition of this secondary storage devices. For that purpose, I will have to execute a command that is called create partition primary. This command is used to create a primary partition. We can create primary partition if we press enter. One more thing to keenly observe, if we press enter here, it will occupy the entire space that is available on the secondary storage device. Here we can see this is secondary storage device that we have selected using command prompt. If we type here clean command, it will totally clean, remove partition, delete partitions, format the entire, this secondary storage device will no more available in the computer anyone. Okay, after selecting this, if we going to create the primary partition and does not provide the size of primary partition, if it does not provide the size of primary partition, it will occupy the entire space that is available in this secondary storage device. So that if you require to divide it in multiple parts or multiple partitions, you have to provide here the size of partition. I am going here to provide the size of partition as 10,000. This size is normally available in Microsoft Windows in MBs. 10,000 means 10 GB. Okay, approximately. Now after create primary partition command and size, I will press the enter. This is telling us that this part succeeded in creating the primary partition you have specified. We have to see here, still this secondary storage device is not accessible. We can see here it is not displaying the space available, its capacity, and no more available to open that drive. So that what is going to be next we will have to list partition. That is the another command that we have to type here, list partition. This will list the entire partitions that are available in this secondary storage device. We can see here there is only one partition, that is the primary partition. Its size is approximately 9 GB. We have to now select partition. Which one is, we can also skip this command or we can also use this command. Why I am saying about skip this command, because there is only one partition, automatically this partition will be selected. I am saying here partition 1 is now selected. Now we will have to format this partition using command format. fs is equal to quick, fs is equal to, sorry for that, ntfs fat32 or quick or fat. Quick keyword is mandatory for here. Okay, just press the enter. This partition is going to be formatted. Now we have to see the change. Okay, it says that this partition we can observe here, now this partition is available and accessible. We can open or use this partition. We can open or use this partition, and it is also telling us the capacity of this partition and its drive name. Now it's accessible. Now the question is that where is the other space that is available other than the specified space, that is 10,000 MB. How we can use this space? As I have already told you, this space can be used in the form of extended partition. We can create an extended partition from the remaining space. We just have to type here the command create partition extended, and if we there is the size is optional parameter, we just have to press the enter key. It says that the partition is successfully created as you specified. Now see what is happening here. There is no certain kind of change in the my computer. We can see attached pen drive. Why this not change is occurring? We have to create a logical drives. As we have already discussed, data primary partition, logical data primary secondary storage device as a primary partition, and other the space is called secondary partition, and this partition is now further divided into the logical drives, 1, 2 or 3 logical drives. This secondary partition will not accessible until logical drives are created here. Okay, now we have to create the logical drives from this secondary extended partition. For that purpose, we are going to the this part. We will write here create. First of all, I would like to list partition to show you how many partitions are created now. We can observe here there are 2 partitions. One is called primary partition and other one is called extended partition, and approximately 5 GB is available in the extended partition. So that we have to select here select partition by typing the select partition command, which one is 0. Keep a keen look on the serial number of the disks and partitions. Partition 0 is now selected. In partition 0 we have to create a partition logical, that is also called logical drive. Create partition logical. It will create a logical drive in the extended partition, but still there is not a change. I am going to refresh, but still we can not see any kind of change. There is only a single drive, that is our primary partition, and the other extended partition, we have already created the extended partition by typing the command. We have already created the logical drive command, but there is still not showing the capacity or space. For that purpose we have to assign the letter and format the logical drive. First of all, I would like to show you the list volume command. What is showing here? List volume. Okay, keep a look on that list. Here are the entire volumes, including my primary hard disk that is connected to the system where an operating system is installed. We can see here, you have to look at that. There is the NTFS, C, D, E, etc. Here is the raw. There is capacity of the same as the extended partition, 4898, approximately 5 GB. Okay, this is a raw format, so that it is not appearing in the my computer. So how to format the raw partition that is available in your pen drive or secondary storage device? After that we have to select the volume. Select volume. Here volume is the 5. Keep a look on that volume. Please make it sure. I am again and again telling you that please keep a keen look on the selection of the volumes, partitions and disks for the prevention of any kind of loss of data. Here raw partition included the volume number 5. Volume number 5 is selected here. Make it sure this is the same selected here. I am going to show you. Make it sure the volume that is selected is the required volume. After that we have to format this value. The same command will be used. Format fs is equal to ntfs or fat32 or fat. After that we will have to type here quick. This volume is successfully formatted, but after going to the my computer we can still not giving any change in the listing of the secondary storage drives. Again only the primary partition of the secondary storage or pen drive is showing here. The logical drives will not show in the computer or not listed in any system operating system until these are assigned the particular letter or drive letter. For that purpose we will have to use the assign command. Assign letter, I am saying here assign letter is equal to, let's suppose Z. This says that letter disk part successfully assigned the drive letter or mount point. Okay, now we can see here the remaining space is successfully occupied and showing here. This is the same letter as we have provided to the secondary storage external drive logical volume, and this is the primary partition. Okay, this is the primary partition and this is the secondary partition, and in secondary partition this is of one logical drive. We can also create many logical drives, as in the early lecture we say that we can create up to 3 logical drives by specifying the space size parameter. Okay, now the question is that how we can activate any partition that will be available for the boot process. For that purpose we have to type here list disk. Okay, we have to select disk. Again the same process, we have to list partition, we have to select partition. I am selecting here the primary partition, that is 1. We have to just provide here the active command. Disk mark the current partition as active. The active partition will be available for the booting process. Now this partition is available for the booting process whenever we connect this partition pen drive to any system and load the system in boot menu. Boot the system from that pen drive, simply say that. Then this pen drive will load the operating system loader if available here. In next step we will have to just copy the operating system commands in that drive, in that partition that is made as active. Now the other point is that how we can create partition and bootable drive using the Rufus software, that is a GUI software that is much more easier to use. I will strongly recommend to use any graphical software such as Rufus for your creating the partition and making the bootable secondary storage device. In the web browser we have to just type the Rufus download. For Windows this is the not mandatory, just type the Rufus download. The home screen of the Rufus will be available here. We have to click on the first link. We can see here this is the first link, that is home official website of the Rufus, to download it. After clicking it, the Rufus website is loaded successfully. It is saying here we can download different versions of the Rufus software. We will have to select the proper software version. Here is the download option where entire versions are listed here. I think according to the my system parameters, this software will be much more suitable. I have also tried to underline this one that is suitable for my system. You can also choose other one according to your system requirement. Just click on this one. This one will be start downloading. Close the ad. Okay, now this is going to be download here. After successfully download, we will open and try to use this software. Okay, this is successfully downloaded. Okay, after that I am going to open this software. Just click on this. This will open and we will explore the other option. Microsoft Windows Store is also telling us that this software will be downloaded from here, not from directly from other websites. Okay, let's see what is saying here. I am saying that the install anyway. Okay, this is try to load the software. We will press yes. Rufus is a portable and lightweight software that can be easily used for the creation, partition and making a bootable secondary storage device. Okay, Rufus is launched here. We can see here this is the GUI interface of Rufus software. Here it says that these are the drive properties. First one is the list of secondary storage pen drives that are connected through the USB ports, not the internal drives. Here we will have to select the disk image. I will have to clear the using the numbering. This one is the first process to select the partition. The second process is to select the image or operating system files that can be loaded download from the any operating system official website such as Microsoft website. Then we can select the partition scheme and target scheme. This will be by default MBR and BIOS. We can select here the file system. This is the default cluster size. We can also select the increasing or decreasing order. This will show the status of your creation of bootable process. After that, we have to finally click on the start. This will start the creating a bootable USB secondary storage drive. This is also simple process. Now go through this process. Here is the only one secondary storage drive that is connected to the system. Here we will have to select the MS-DOS or FreeDOS. We will select a disk image. Click on select button. Here we will select the disk image from the computer and click on the start button. Hopefully today lecture you have understand the entire mechanism of creating the partition, logical drives, extended partition and logical partition and primary partition about the secondary storage device. If you like this session, entire session, please like the video, subscribe the channel and comment any query regarding with the raw formatting or partition techniques. You can put a question here. We will try to answer your question. Thanks for watching the entire session.